And a huge concern for Floridians, obviously, is our environment. We've got ecotourism and regular tourism. We've got people that live here that love our area waterways and stuff like that. And I saw your press release. That's what compelled me to get in touch with you. And it was based on some things that apparently Commissioner Nikki Fried of the Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services, this management plan for Lake Okeechobee would increase discharges to the St. Lucie River, where we already know there's all kinds of problems and issues there when it comes to algae blooms. What do you think is going on with her?
Yeah, I end up having to lock horns with Nikki Freed pretty often because her MO is say one thing, do the other, and that's the way that she's been for our community constantly. You came down here right now and you looked at our coast, you'd think you were in the Bahamas. It's that beautiful, that blue. And then the tale of two waterways is you go into the middle, into Lake Okeechobee, and some parts of it, it's over 100 times more toxic than what the EPA says any person should come in contact with. Disgusting guacamole-like blue-green algae. And our coasts don't get that unless it gets sent from the lake. That's the only way that our dolphins, our manatee, our people are forced to swim in that. And Nikki Fried's out there saying she wants to support our environment, but advocating for these policies, literal policies, that would send twice as much of that disgusting toxic water into our coasts. And we're just not going to have it.
And apparently, you said that the plan that she is promoting was written by lobbyists for the sugar industry.
Well, look, this story goes back even further. There's this panel known as a project delivery team working with the Corps to develop the new way that this lake is going to be managed so that it doesn't screw over the coast and poison the coast. Well, you're not supposed to have lobbyists on there, but she appointed 2 sugar lobbyists to that panel to represent her office. And we got them kicked off, but she still continues to speak out of both sides. And now she's supporting a plan that they literally submitted to the Corps that, as I said, it would screw the coast. It would send double the toxic water into our coasts. And it's disgusting the way that she's trying to pretend that she's supporting our environment, but doing the exact opposite.
Well, look, I've lived in Florida for a long time, and I think it's well established that the lobbyists and the sugar industry in general have had a huge impact, and not just in Florida, but from a government regulation and from studies about obesity and stuff like that. They have had an incredible amount of influence, not necessarily for the best for the people, but certainly, I guess, good for the sugar industry.
It's no holds barred. They are hands down the most powerful lobby in the state of Florida, and probably close to the most powerful lobby nationally. But I work for my people, and they can pound sand. So,
well, I mean, look, big agriculture is important to our state, obviously, but so is tourism. How do you think we should be able to sort of balance things out? We want to keep costs down for ag. Farmers already have a tough go of it, but we have to protect things in Lake Okeechobee. Like you said, it is a mess.
You start in this way, in an ideological point. Do no harm, right? I got no problem with anybody making money or using the resources of Florida, but you have to start from the point of do no harm. You can't dole out some benefits to some private corporation if it means you have to crap on another community to do it. You have to start with the point that you're not hurting anybody else before you dole those things out. And that's exactly the opposite of what they're advocating for. They're saying, listen, give us everything that we want, and don't worry about who we have to step on or what ecosystem or community we have to destroy to get it.
We've got to come up with some, filtration. I mean, the technology has to be there, and if ag uses it and utilizes it.
The governor's been crushed. The governor does it well. He's fighting hard.
Awesome. Hey, and you're fighting hard for veterans and your constituency, and we appreciate that. And thanks for coming on the show. We hope to hear from you again soon.